Haunted Mansion Encounter. English Horror Story 5. Once upon a time, in the small village of Ravenswood, there lived a young woman named Emily. She had recently moved to the village, seeking solace and peace after a tragic incident that had taken the lives of her family. Emily had heard rumors about the mysterious old mansion at the edge of town, a place that was said to be haunted. Intrigued by the tales and desperate to distract herself from her grief, she decided to explore the mansion. On a chilly autumn evening, Emily made her way to the mansion. The moon shone brightly, casting an eerie glow on the dilapidated structure. The front gate creaked open as she entered the overgrown garden, her heart pounding with a mixture of fear and excitement. As Emily stepped inside the mansion, she was engulfed by an unsettling silence. The air was heavy, and the dim light barely penetrated the darkness that loomed in every corner. She cautiously made her way through the grand hallway, dust swirling in her wake. Every step seemed to echo through the empty rooms, heightening her unease. As she ascended the creaky staircase, a whispering wind passed by her ears, carrying a chilling voice that seemed to call her name. Ignoring her instincts telling her to flee, Emily followed the voice, which led her to a room at the end of the hallway. The door swung open on its own, revealing a small, dusty study filled with shelves of ancient books and a worn-out desk. Curiosity overcame her, and she approached the desk, running her fingers over its decaying surface. Among the scattered papers, she discovered a diary, its pages yellowed with age. Intrigued, Emily began reading, learning about a tragic story that unfolded within these very walls. According to the diary, the mansion was once inhabited by a wealthy family who had met a gruesome end. It was rumored that the spirits of the deceased family members still lingered within, seeking revenge on anyone who dared to disturb their resting place. The diary warned of the dangers that awaited anyone who entered the mansion. Emily's heart raced as she realized the peril she had put herself in. The room grew colder, and shadows danced on the walls. Panic gripped her, but it was too late to turn back now. Suddenly, she heard a faint cry echoing through the halls, growing louder with each passing second. Footsteps approached rapidly, and the air grew thick with an otherworldly presence. Paralyzed with fear, Emily watched as the ghostly figures of the family emerged from the shadows. Their eyes hollow and filled with despair, they floated towards her, their wispy forms swirling in the moonlit room. Their cries grew louder, drowning out all other sounds. She could feel their anger and sadness, and she knew they blamed her for disturbing their eternal slumber. Summoning all her courage, Emily mustered a desperate plea for forgiveness, tears streaming down her face. As her words hung in the air, the spirits seemed to hesitate, their expressions softening slightly. In that moment, she felt a surge of warmth surround her, and the ghostly figures slowly faded away, leaving her alone in the room. Relieved but shaken, Emily hurriedly left the mansion, vowing never to return. She had survived the encounter, but she would forever carry the weight of the spirit's tragedy. From that day on, she lived with a newfound respect for the supernatural, cherishing the memories of her lost family and the lessons learned within the haunted walls of Ravenswood Mansion.